in this computer. So that's it. And I'm going to make a Sokji. Where is the Sokji again? Can I see a Sokji? Where are you, Sokji? I've seen you. I'll make you those supposed as well. Those, that's it, right.
Okay, thank you.
So obviously, Swamiji, anything we start with the Diya ceremony. So I would like, and Rekha is back and she's volunteered to do that for us. So I will highlight Rekha ji, if she can do the ceremony to start with. Namaste, Rekha ji.
Namaste. After 3 weeks of breaks, I'm back again in your company. Thank you. I'll light the diya, which is front of me. So which is just here in the thari. And I'll chant 1 or 2 sloka to remove the obstacles, as it is Podaji is working very, very hard to promote the health. So we are all getting benefited from it. So Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryesu Sarvada Kararavinde Napadarvindam Mukharavinde Viniveshayantam Vatasya Patrasya Puteshayanam Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tashme Shri Gurube Namaha. Okay, everybody can have the diyas.
Thank you very much, Rekha ji. Thank you. That was excellent to give us a good, powerful start of the class for acupressure. Let me highlight myself now. Okay. Acupressure. Today's session is a quick acupressure self-massage technique for more energy, even headache, self-healing, and create an inner balance. Very important. Self-massage for healing with universal energy, which all around us. Everything in universe moves due to the prana. In China, they call it qi. We call it different name, but it's all same thing. It's the energy. Often we don't get enough physical touch, especially now with COVID-19. So we can do our own physical touch on ourselves for self-healing purpose. Acupressure points to activate the energy within the body for healing effect within. Remember, we all have amazing healing power. You just need to activate it. That's what acupressure does. We are going to bring some energy to your hands. Lots of acupressure point in the hands, mostly from the elbows to your fingertip. Think of acupressure as a light switch, which turns the light bulb of energy within yourself. You all sit down first and take a deep breath for 10 seconds. Make sure you're relaxed and comfortable and free your mind with any mental worries. So first, I would like to show a lot of yoga teachers were doing certain clapping, certain exercise with the acupressure point to promote health. And they were doing all excellent work. Not who was good, who was bad. Everybody was performing well. So I like to show one example by inviting Rekha again to show what she used to do in her class, just to show you what people were doing and very amicably.
Thank you. So in my class, as Podaji said, how people differently do it, we normally do end of the class, but then one of the lesson, other people say you should be doing in beginning of the class to open up all the channels. So join me, please, whatever you like. Okay. So everything will be in times of 10 times. So you don't get confused at all. So number one, open both your palms wide. We'll do this about 10 minutes, not longer than that. I won't bore you out. Okay, open both your hands wide and then you clap 10 times with both, all the fingers are open wide, okay? The next one, take both the hands up and clap upwards. So you're using different joints, different times. The next one is right hand is out with the left one coming from the top and clap it. So you're rotating the shoulder muscles. Excellent. Now the left hand is out, coming from the right, top of your head, and you go and clap. Excellent. Then right in the middle of the palm for all our digestive. So make a little fist. Thumb goes in so you don't get hurt. And then 10 times again. And right hand is out on the knees for a support. I'll move a little bit back so you can see. And again, 10 times. Enjoy what you're doing and have a little bit of smile. For Daji says you get double the benefits by smiling. Excellent. Then both the sides for the spinal cord. Be gentle, it's your palms, not mine. And the outer side. Excellent. Then the spongy area here between the thumb and the fingers. So that's for the thyroid. 10 and change now the other side. Very nice. Then coming all the channels, all the 4 channels for sciatica, shoulder, frozen shoulder. So place the hand on your knee here with the 4 fingers. Go into this 4. Okay, press it a little bit harder. If you do feel any pain, so you don't need to be afraid of it. That's where you found your point for the root. You found the root. So you need to go back on it. Must press it for 20 seconds to 2 minutes. Okay. And 10. Now the other hand. Place it on the knee with 4 fingers. Get in and press. Gentle massage. Self-massage. Very nice. Then coming the bladder. Men and women, we both have a leakage. Okay. So gentle tapping again. And next one is for all the joints in the body. So we interlock and separate them, but have a little bit of jerk. Don't be gentle like that. That won't do anything. So go a little bit jerk. 10. Excellent. Then coming the lymphatic system. Lymphatic system is very, very important to make it active. So one hand is on the top of the head, so it doesn't come in the way. And with the other one, you do 10 times. And the other one. Excellent. Well done. Then we coming to the solar plex. Problem is here, but we're trying to solve it here. So with the 4 fingers, put it on the joint. Thumbs goes up. Breathe when you hear. Breathe out when the thumbs comes up. Inhale. Change the hand now. This way, here.
It's just like getting a left. Can I have a left, please? That's what the local people do that.
Breathe now. And last one. Yes, it is like asking for a lift. But we are asking to lift our body, lift ourselves up. Okay, next one is, as I said, 10 minutes, so it's nearly coming up. This one I always do with laughter. I just don't know why. I just feel like to laugh. So hips, thighs, knees, and calf muscles, everything 10 times, yeah? Thighs.
It's so nice to hit yourself.
Knees. And the calf muscles.
You can't see me, but I'm still doing it on the chair.
And the inner calf muscles.
Inside, yes.
7, 8, 9, 10. And last but not the least, for the lymphatic. So just 10 times butterfly.
Butterfly, excellent. Butterfly is one of the best exercise for the sciatica pain and to pump up the lymph fluid from the groin all the way back up to fight your infection. Excellent.
Very good. Okay, we'll
Thank you,
stop
Rekha.
it here and
That,
all over to you now. Thank
that
you.
was excellent. See, you can see how a lot of teachers are doing a lot of good work. So I don't want to, that's why I want to show you it's not what I know, what a lot of people are doing it together. Now let me go into now what I was going to. So obviously we have taken the 10 deep breaths, we've done the exercise, we got rid of all the, we are completely relaxed and comfortable, free your mind for your mental worries. One of the more important organ is the lung. Especially with COVID-19, lung meridian need to be open. See that there's 6 energy channel on either side of your body, meridian, energy channel. And then one governor vessel goes from your under the nose where the first breath goes in to the third eye, to the crown chakra, to the spine, to the back passage. And then you got the conception vessel goes from the back passage all the way to the middle, to the back to here. Those energy channels need to be free from any blockage. Otherwise, it causes diseases. So heart meridian, lung meridian is very important. So lung meridian goes from your, if I show you the photograph of it, you may be able to see that. L1 is on the other top, and then L5 is in the middle in the ring, and then L7, L9, and L11. That's what it said. So I will ask Maniji to come and if you highlight Maniji and do the for that for me, please, if you don't mind, Maniji. That's Maniji. You can highlight Maniji for me. Help me do it.
Hello, good evening, everybody. As Sarbanji has explained about the lung meridian, so we got 12 of them, but we're just going to show you a few of them. So first of all, we're going to go for L1. So L1 is just where your clavicle is, and we measure in line with your shoulder joint, and it just underneath is L1. So I've been doing some coloring, so I can just show you. So that's it. I'm able to see it. I think you might have to highlight it. So I think you have to highlight.
I like
Yeah.
okay, no problem.
Yeah. So where your clavicle, your first rib is, and then your clavicle, that's your clavicle, and your shoulder there. And it just underneath, you got number 1, number 2 on the top, and number 1 is there. So you
That's
just
it.
start, yeah. Am I right? Yeah.
That's the L1 and L2 is there.
L1.
That's-
L1. So you got both on that same time. So that's L1. And with the L1, we do this jump. So I'll show you that. We'll do that in a minute. And then we go L. So I've got a bit playing like with crayons there, so in coloring. Then we got L5. Then we go L sort of 3 and 4 in between, but they are the main one. So you go in line and you go down just where your elbow is, and you just go on the left side of it there. So that's the pressure point there. So that's 5. And then we got 7. 7 is what you have to do with number 7. So you put your both thumbs together, then you put 3 fingers there, and where the middle finger is, you bring it round. This is where your pulse, you can feel it, your pulse. So that's number 7. So that's number 7 there. So we're going to pump that in a minute. And then we got number 9 is number 11 is just behind your nails. So you end line with your thumb, then you come down. That's number 9, where the wrist and the thumb joins. So that's the point. So it's there. So I'll just show you that. So if you go for L1, so we do it 9 times. So if you do it gently, don't go mad, all right? Otherwise you hurt yourself. So we do 9 times. 1, 3, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do 3 times. And 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then here, so we're going to, where the pressure point is, you're going to press there, and then you go to pump it. Do 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And do the same thing. You go in the middle, then you just take your thumb there and then do it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then number 7, interlock your finger, the middle finger, bring it round, put your thumb and pump. 8, 9, and 10. Same with the other finger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then get me the line there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the last one we have got for the lymph fluid. I can explain that at the same time. So you put your 3 fingers there, and where your index finger is at that point, you pump there, and this helps to pump off your lymph fluid as well. And that also helps you. Same again.
That point is also the sick
Yeah.
band as well. That's where people put the sick band for travel sickness.
Yeah, and also, so I've got a sick band here. They come like this. You buy them in the chemist. So you put them on.
And then you
and
pump your hand.
You
Yes,
got like a ball there. So you put that pressure on there. You don't, I mean, you don't always have to pump, because you can pump it to start with, and then you can leave it on. So if you are traveling, if you're feeling sickness, so you leave it on all the time while you are.
But pumping is good for improving your circulation as well,
Yeah,
and also improving
yeah.
flow of the lymphatic fluid. That's probably,
You have to put on both
yeah.
sides there. Yeah. So that's that. And then we're going to further up. We're going to again. Am I right? Doing the clapping?
No, I'm just going to just explain to you just now. Then we'll do the clapping.
Okay.
So that's it. Thank you, Maniji. That was excellent. You can see everybody learning a lot of new things, teaching us a lot of new things as well. So next, very important, is the heart. Heart is called the ruler of blood. Blood carries, you know yourself, all the nutrients, oxygen supply, energy to each and every cell in your body. And there's a 5 elements: fire, air, space, earth, and water. The fire element is one of the most important elements, which is connected to 2 organs: your heart and your pericardium. What is pericardium? Even I didn't know initially. It's a thin sac which surrounds the heart. It protects and lubricates your heart and keeps it in place within your chest. And to activate the fire element, you have to energize your heart and also pericardium meridian as well. Pericardium meridian is middle finger, and the heart is the little finger. So what you want to do is do a few gentle hand stretch exercise. Just twist them around like this. Do that for me. Loosen up before you're starting. Palm facing up the ceiling, and shake them up like this. This itself, you're activating your heart meridian. And in process, the fire, heat in the body. At least you have to do it for 1 to 2 minutes. We'll do it for a short period because the time is limited, obviously. Time never stays still with us. And next, you do the same thing, palm down the way, and do the same thing like that. This improves your circulation in the fingertips and hands as well. So a lot of people have a hot body, hands and feet are cold. This will get the heat back to the points. And also shake them down the side. Excellent. You're all are experts. You know what to do already. Keep doing it, keep doing it. Now, what I want you to do is, I'll get Mani to show you, but I'll explain to you. You will clap your hand 9 times along the heart meridian. Make sure using the cup of your hand, make sure you do not use your flat palm. You need to be like a cup, clapping like this. When you cup, your vibration goes deeper into the tissue to vibrate the nerve system, to open up your channels. In your hand, there are 4 energy channels, meridian directly connected to the heart. They are all in the hand. That's why clapping in the hand can help you to enhance circulation of the heart. If you don't have any heart problem, prevention is better than cure. If you do have it, then by doing it, it will be very helpful. So let Mani explain to you. Let's do that now.
Yeah, so when you say cup your hands, so we do 9 times. So and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Your
5,
lung is important, so we do add that on to that. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Excellent, Mani. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I could have done that better. Right.
Go for it.
Another thing is when you're doing those
Yeah.
clapping, if you look at your right hand, that's your thyroid gland. And this is your liver, gallbladder, all the sinus point in your finger. And left hand, your heart, your spleen, your thyroid, all the sinus. When you're doing this, actually, this clapping exercise activates your heart, your lung, your large intestine, small intestine, your thyroid gland, your liver, gallbladder, and your lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is just there as well. With one, you did 3 finger above, you press hard and you pump it through. Very important for prevention, even cancer. Removes through the lymphatic fluid, removes all the dead cell from the body. You have cell dying, new cells are being born. Old cell need to be removed. This is the way to do it. Right hand and do the same thing with left hand.
So does it matter if you do it over a cloth, like when you tap in? If you're doing it over a shirt or a jumper or
You can
something?
do anytime, you know.
But I think it's better if you do without it, isn't it?
Yeah, does it have to be on your skin?
Yeah, bare skin is better, obviously, you know. But then, obviously, if what you're trying to do is create the vibration. That vibration goes to a deeper tissue and gets the blockage, remove the blockage, and promote health. That's what we're trying to do.
That's
Now,
what
let's
thank you. Sorry.
Now, last bit of exercise we'll do is rub your palms together, trying to generate enough heat for 20 seconds in the palm of your hand. People who clap 10 to 20 minutes every morning, they always are fitter and more active, believe it or not. So what you have to clap is the way Prabhuji does it very well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, Prabhu, I lost my rhythm there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Prabhu, you expert at it. I've got that. Usually I have to clap it straight, but he showed that. That is much better movement as well. Very nice. Well done, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. So clapping the 3 finger above your hand, we only done that. Very important to remove your circulation and things like that. Next, very important point is your large intestine, Li4, which is if you put your thumb like this, where your thumb and your index finger meet, just there, towards the index finger side. If you press there, you find the tender spot. This point controls the heat in the body, also relieves problem to large intestine, well known for relief for toothache, headache, any clear pain in the body. Just by pressing hard, you pump it like a circular motion. Any kind of pain. A lot of people old time they used to use this for teeth extraction.
So
Because
from
they
the
didn't have
index
any-
finger,
Huh?
from the index finger, you go straight down.
No, yeah, no, index, but where the thumb meets, where the joint, where the bone joint, you'll press, you'll feel the tender spot, painful point. Pressing
Okay.
it that itself, and then you pull your teeth out. You won't feel the pain. No, don't try it.
Lot
I
of
know,
pain.
that's what they used to do before. And do the same thing with opposite hand.
Is it same for the both hands?
What's that?
Is it same for the both hand, left or right?
Yeah, but they do it both sides. One, see, in Acupressure, I'm going to go later on. If you have a stroke on the right side of the body, the stroke happens on the left side. So in face, everything crosses over. So you do both sides to get rid of complete pain. Depending if my teeth is paining on right side, then I do the left hand.
Okay.
Teeth is
Thank
paining
you.
on left side, then right hand.
You do right. Thank you.
Okay, good. So large intestine L1, Li4 is a very important point for relieving a lot of energy blockage in the head. So energy can flow freely and promote good health. Whenever energy is blocked, that's when you have the illness. That's when you have a lot of diseases. Next is the anti-inflammatory point. Interlock your finger, put it back of the head like this, and with the thumb, press this point. I'll just show you the GB20. This point. With the thumb, you're pressing those points. You press it like that, and with the thumb pressing it, that point there, that itself, and breathing in and out, reduces headache, increases your power in the eyes, and increase your vitality, energy. Gallbladder 20, that point is. And keep it smiling. If you smile, you get double the benefit. If you don't smile, you get half the benefit. You make the choice. हम लोग भारतीय लोग हैं. We want double the profit, isn't it? Excellent.
At the back of the head.
Yeah, back of the head, where the
With thumbs.
Oh,
okay,
there.
that's
Okay,
better.
that's
Yeah.
You interlock your finger and you press it there. Sorry, I'm doing a laptop. It's so close to I can't really properly. When I do the slide, I might show it later on the slide. And next one is stress is one of the biggest causes of ill health. Release anxiety in 60 seconds. So first thing you have to do is you breathe in deeply and breathe out through the mouth. Almost twice the length of breathing in, even holding a straw. The last time. Next, very important is one of the organs which a lot of people didn't know about. I didn't know either a long time ago. Thymus gland, which is just below the thyroid gland under the breastbone. By vibrating the whole breastbone along there in the middle of the chest, the vibration activates the thymus gland, which is able to release anxiety and also able to activate your immune system. T cells gets activated and promote good health. That's why भारत में कोई साथ कुछ होता है तो आदमी गुजर जाता है तो हम लोग छाती ठोकते हैं. That's why help to release anxiety. Very important. So what I do is take a finger like this. So you can tap it there right through the middle like this. Just up and down. That is self-slow. What I would suggest whenever you're working in the office or in the office environment, in the house as well, when you come back home, tap this point, then go in, then you leave your stress behind. So when you go home, you can smile to your wife or your husband or your children, so you're not under stress. Otherwise, you bring stress with you. Very important.
Monkeys do this?
Huh?
Monkey.
Are you calling me monkey then? Okay, I don't mind. I know monkey do that. I know that's right there. Monkey has a lot of stress. They're trying to look for banana, everywhere. They have a lot of stress. Excellent. God, probably clever. He reminded me that last time. Next, we do use your right hand index finger, and tap in the middle, you follow the ear, middle is the pituitary gland, just tapping it there itself, release anxiety as well. Sorry, you can't see me there. Just middle of the head, the highest point on the head. And the other one is also the third eye. Just put it in the middle of the eye, and you pressure on. Once you do it for some time, you can feel the magic. You're getting lots of neuro stimulation occurring in your brain. Just now we're doing a short period, so it doesn't work that way. Next one is a very good one. You will like that. How to boost your brain, your memory power. First is to close your earlobe like this. By crossing it, you're connecting the right hemisphere with left hemisphere. That's why in the India in the school days, people used to give punishment. You have to become murgi. That able to increase your memory power. Ashok ji is laughing at me. You look perfect picture. this pose. No, but this is a very, very excellent movement. And also, your thumb is your pituitary gland. Best way to do it is, I'll show you. You can press the hand like this, pump action, back and forward nail, and then do the side way as well. That way you're activating the pituitary gland. This will secrete neurochemical in the brain, stimulate those neurons, which kicks in parasympathetic nerve system, which will relax your body to give you an instant relaxation. your vagus nerve will activate just by pressing that. But you can do it both hands, but I found the technique how to do it. If you have close peg, put it like this and put it like this, both hands like this. And you might not have it just now, but I'm just showing you. This is much simpler way. That's it. And you do breathing in and out. So you start stimulating the neuro in your brain's chemical in brain cell, which is able to kick in the activate your vagus nerve and activate the parasympathetic nerve system, which relaxes your body, slows down your breath, your blood pressure goes down, and gives you instant relaxation. It's quite painful, but it's quite nice.
How long do you leave the pegs for? Sorry, how long do you leave it?
I'm not the chef. Don't ask me. No, I can hold. Depend how much pain can you take. It's quite painful, but कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है. You have to suffer. You have to suffer slightly to get the benefit. Very useful technique. This will help you for sinus as well. Your sinus will get better just by pressing this point. They are the sinus point as well. Now, next one is the emotional. I hope you're enjoying the session so far. I was trying to make it more proactive so you can take part in it. And then in the end, I'll show you the slide all over the science of acupressure. Next is the emotional freedom technique. This used in the medical science as well, where they're proven this is able to reduce depression. And any emotional blockage gets clear. And tapping on the meridian is meant to move the energy blockage, so make work better. So tapping is very powerful way of healing the body. What's the benefit of tapping? Decrease anxiety, depression, improve your mood. आपका मन अच्छा हो जाता है. Any chronic pain goes away, headache as well. Post-traumatic stress disorder, any phobia, weight loss, insomnia, आपका stress कम होता है, level of stress hormones, cortisol are reduced, improve your thyroid gland, adrenal gland, metabolism, blood pressure goes down, and so on. So to do that, first you again for 30 seconds, take a deep breath in and out. मन को शांत करना है. Breath is one of the main way to connect your body and mind together. That's why when you're frightened, your breathing changes. When Swamiji is teaching through breath, you learn to control your mind. So some of these techniques already done by Rekhaji and Maniji as well. So first you do karate chop with your both hands like this. You chop it like a side of the hand. Next is you top of the crown head, you tap it. Then between the eyebrow there, like you're tapping it there. And then side of the eyes, you tap it. And top of the eyes as well. Under the lips. This point is also a stress point. Whenever you're stressed, you tap there, your stress goes down. And under the chin, here. And then the L1 point look there.
When we do the tapping on the face, we can use any finger?
You can use any finger, yes, whichever you prefer. Or you can get your husband or wife to do it for you, no problem. if you're close enough, you're still in talking term, you can do that, no problem. Do the other side. And then last but not the least, the thymus gland, tapping there. This itself will, again, if you do that daily, any kind of depression, any kind of your problem you have, it will go away. Such a simple thing, technique. And also last but not least, the armpits. Both sides. If you're going through a rough patch, it could be incredible healing to do it daily. It's a very highly effective in reducing the symptom of several mental health disorders, including anxiety and depression. But first, you have to recognize the problem, because emotional freedom technique is very effective in reducing symptom of several mental health and disorder and depression, as I said to you. The next chapter is why clenching a fist is more powerful tool than you know. Clenching your right hand activates the left side of the brain. When you do right hand, so mukha band karte hain, tight, very tight. That activates your left hemisphere there. Sorry, I slapped a bit too hard. I'm almost fainted myself. And then when you make the left hand twist, it activates the right brain. That makes sense so far? So better memory by clenching right hand. So when you do right hand, you increase your memory power. When you do left hand, you call better recall system. You can bring back whatever memory you have. So this is a benefit of this two things. That's one. But when you press the right hand with the thumb on tight, your little finger presses the liver. Your index finger presses the pancreas. Your middle finger is the kidney, and your index finger presses the adrenal gland. Just by doing this, you're activating all those organs. And if you look at the left hand, your little finger presses your heart, pancreas, kidney, and adrenal gland. So just by doing this before mealtime, you produce more insulin, gives you more energy to digest food, and so on. Do that for very tight fist. You need to be like you're going for a boxing match, not with your husband or wife. Just physical exercise. Very important. Last not the least, so far so good. Adrenal gland is very important. It sits on top of your kidney, made up of two distinct parts. It produces hormones that helps to regulate your metabolism, increase your immune system, helps with blood pressure, response to stress, and other essential functions. So what you do is, if you follow your belly button, follow behind it in the back, and that is self-energizes, gives you, whenever you feel tired, to do that, gives you more energy to your body. So far,
Is that helpful for the bladder?
yes, it gives the body, if it gives more energy, then everything will work better. It's not the bladder, it's actually above the kidney, it's the adrenal gland that gives you more energy to increase your immune system and everything else.
Okay.
Just above the kidney, that's what the point is. Okay.
I've got adrenal, my adrenal glands don't work.
Yeah, but one thing with that, but that's when your immune system goes down and your hormones are imbalanced. So there's a communication. That's where it's a health issue as well. If there's a problem, obviously, GP.
I've been taking hydrocortisone for a long time.
Obviously, I'm not a medical person. I'm not a doctor. I'm a good plumber. I've got plunger. That's what I do, just to plunge your through acupressure, trying to clear any blockage in the system. No, but the doctors are right. You're on the right advice anyway. They'll look after you properly.
But it'd be nice to get them working again. It'd be so good.
No, but the thing is, they're small items, but a lot of organs, sometimes the damage, so the body finds a different way of looking after your health. So don't worry about it. It'll sort itself out.
Okay.
Be positive. Be positive. That's the best way to explain to you.
Can I
Now,
just,
next, sorry.
Can I just ask one question? I just needed to, I have a gallbladder problem. It's just hurting constantly now, and I don't know what to do. Well,
So have you got the scan done?
No, that they're going to do that, but
Yeah, but the scan will obviously, they'll find that the size of stone. If it is small, then you can do certain therapy to release it, or they can do a keyhole surgery to remove the gallbladder completely if it's very big stone. But obviously, let the GP do the scan. No point jumping the gun. At the same time, doing Kapalbhati, certain exercise, and eating certain kind of food. It's because lack of vitamin D3. That's what causes that. Too much calcium reacts with cholesterol and forms a plaque, and that becomes a stone in your. And also, sometimes people go on diet. They don't eat enough food regularly. So what happens is it's producing a lot of biles, and that kind of creates the stone in the gallbladder as well. So what I'm saying is, well, let's get the scan done. That will tell you exactly where the problem is, you know. But we can talk to you in
Yeah, because I have an underactive thyroid. That's probably another reason why.
that also dissolves. That's also digest calcium. So that's another problem as well. So really, obviously, I don't know you. So there's other issues might be happening within your life as well that's affecting you as well, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Because time's running away. I've got still a lot to do. Sorry. No, sorry, but so now I'm going to share a screen. So I'll go to the science of acupressure now. And then in the end, if a time is left, I will tell you how to acupressure plays a great role in detection and prevention of and cure of any illness. Just depending on time, how the time goes by. So let me look at I would share the screen. Can you see my light? It's okay?
No, nothing.
No, yes,
Let
yes,
it open,
your
it's opening
computer
up.
is
Just
there.
a second.
Yeah.
Huh?
What are we
Open.
supposed to
It's coming,
see?
it's loading.
No, that's going on.
Yeah, looks like again you open too many windows.
That's good.
blurred.
It's me. You know, I'm sorry.
It's
I'm kind
okay.
of.
It's
Can you see the
nice.
slide
Yes,
now?
we can see now.
It's okay. Yeah, it's
That's good.
yeah.
Slide two.
The black
I've
spots
been
can you have to
practicing
remove
this.
that one.
Yeah, that's better now. Got it. Hold on.
Black spots in the middle.
Low systems resource may affect your quality. Try to choose something.
Yeah, I need to remove that one black spot.
Acupressure. Health is in your hand. It's a way to self-diagnose your illness, help to cure it for any serious disease as well. It works to maintain all aspects of well-being. Could be physical, could be mental, or emotional. Every disease in the body is cured by treating the body as a single unit. That includes physical and emotional. Main center of the nerves and glands are in the palm and sole of the feet. Pressure is exerted on the pressure point at different part of the hands and feet to include circulation and improve to the nerve system. It's an effective tool for ease, curing common minor ailment or serious condition. Can give you a real power at your fingertip, power to promote your health and to detect the imbalance at an early stage through self-awareness and ability to restore the balance and get rid of any energy blockage. If you are in poor health or have a chronic health problem, acupressure can be used along with the existing treatment. So whatever treatment you're getting in the hospital, acupressure will help you to heal quicker. It assists the body in gradual restoring its natural healing mechanism and giving good health. It helps to restore balance. But when you're doing it, correct breathing and visualization is very important, and you have to be relaxed. If you are pressing the point respiratory function, you have to visualize. It's no point doing acupressure and thinking, "Aaj khana mein kya milne wala hai?" Then you won't get the benefit. What you visualize, what your mind thinks, body delivers. You have to visualize lung as strong and healthy. All your respiratory functions are working well while you apply the acupressure. Then you get the maximum benefit from it. Use the fingertip or thumb. Pressure should be firm and even. You should feel the sensation of the pressure, tingling feeling. Apply the pressure at 90 degrees to the skin or slightly angled toward the direction of the flow of the meridian with the breath deeply in and out evenly, and visualize the energy going to your energy where you're sending it to. When the pressure is applied at the reflex center, crystal of toxins and foreign deposits in the artery through the hands and feet slowly leaves the place and goes through your excretory system. That's why whenever you finish acupressure, in the end, you press the kidney point in middle of the palm of the hand, both hands. It could be done anytime, but performing it before the meal time is the best. To be done for 30 seconds to 2 minutes or longer, depending on what problem you have. The main factor is foreign matter is removed from the body. Any dead cells are removed. Necessary elements are produced. Energy is produced. Awakens the electric forces. Your prana, universal energy. Create flexibility. Cure even deformity. And function of all endocrine system glands are improved. You do it yourself therapy. I said to you, acupressure is means of prevention, means of diagnosing, and means of curing. I can prove to you, if I had a patient or somebody which I don't know, by pressing the hand, I can tell them what illness they have, or what they're going to get in next couple of years. That's how important it is. Can give you real power at your fingertip and use thumb to diagnose and prevention. Use pressure point for cure, 100% safe and has no side effect. As I said to you, you can use along digesting treatment to detect the imbalance at early stage through self-awareness and ability to restore balance. Even cancer, as cancer is quicker you diagnose it, easier to heal you. It's an effective tool. There are 12 meridian, as I said to you before as well. And then they got the governor vessel and conception vessel. 6 meridian on either side of the body. And governor vessel from under the nose all the way to the third eye, crown chakra, to the spine, to the back passage. And conception vessel from the back passage all the way back up to the just below the nose. Acupressure point lies along the meridian. All energy channel in your body. In medical science, they don't believe in energy channel. It is believed that through this visible channel flows the vital energy or life force called prana or universal energy, or in Chinese they call it qi. The meridian begins at your fingertip and then connect to the organ. According to theory, when one of these meridian is blocked, it causes health issue. The purpose of acupressure is to clear any blockage of energy path and balancing life energy. That's why, as Rekhaji said as well, which I see in my class every day, acupressure should be done in the beginning of the class. So any blockage is clear, then you get the maximum benefit of pranayama. So energy, the oxygen supply you get into the blood can be gone to the proper channel and it gives you more, the organ can perform, get more energy and perform optimum tasks. Acupressure can warn you well before it happens regarding health problem. If you press the heart point, if it's paining, which is in the left hand, the heart line, tells you there's an issue happening with your heart. You might have a palpitation, might have missing the beat, might have high cholesterol, might have low blood pressure, might have high blood pressure. When you press the heart point, it helps. It also helps to cure as well. When you press the heart point daily, it helps to repair the heart, whose heart is enlarged or heart has blockage. It helps to find the collateral arteries. So find the different route for the blood to flow and prevention of heart attack, called natural bypass. On main artery will clear and blood can flow freely.
Okay.
I said to you, acupressure is like an electric switch located in your palm and sole of the heart. As the heart and the spleens are on the left side of the body, their corresponding point are on the left side of the palm of his, palm and sole as well. Similarly, liver, gallbladder, appendix are on the right side of the body, so they are on the right hand and right palm and sole of the feet. Thus, applying pressure on those points, we can energize these organs, and pressure is applied into like a pumping action. No, if you're pressing it, if there's no pain, that means you are good in health. Any pain tells you there's some issue connected with those organs. So you have to do certain things to energize them and promote good health. Time of acupressure can be done anytime, but performing it before the meal is the best time. And I said to you, it can be done by 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Only talked about all these already. Done that already. Take a deep breath and then we rub your arm together and your palm together. Let's look at this diagram, very important to understand. When you have a stroke on right side of the body, it's the left side of the body gets stroke. So from the face, everything crosses over. But the front, chest is in the same hand, same side. And the back in the opposite hand. That's why if you have sciatica pain on left leg, you press the right hand.
Okay.
And if you have a headache, if you have certain problem, sinus problem on your left nose, then you press the finger, tip of the finger on right hand. Face is opposite, front is same side, and the back is opposite. I've done a lot of acupressure research throughout the world with Swamiji traveling all over China, Mauritius, Canada, South America, everywhere, Africa as well, Nairobi, Dar es Salaam, Mombasa. I met a lot of people with acupressure expertise as well. That's where my knowledge came from there. If you divide body into 3 parts, 1, 2, and 3, up to 1 controls your sinus, up to neck, everything. 2, your lung and heart. And number 3, your digestive, excretory system, reproductive system, everything is there. That's number 1 session. Won't have time to do this. Let's forget that one just now. I'm not going to go into arthritis just now because I've got all this. We can do that another day for certain illness as well. We have all the different points for arthritis as well.
Okay.
For heart attack as well. I've got different. I made a lot of slides. These are the second system is this one where the Swamiji book, the book you have, acupressure book, I'll show you afterward. That has that diagram. Your thyroid, your eyes, your lung. I'll go through that later on once I put the back on myself. And same thing happens in your feet as well. That's why summer is coming. It's good to walk bare feet in the grass. That itself activates all the organs and promote good health. And also, this is a very good for weight loss, not weight loss. This is also good for stress as well. इसलिए राजा लोग पुराने जमाने में कान छेदते थे. कान छेदने से स्ट्रेस तनाव, मानसिक तनाव कम होता है, गुस्सा कम आता है. तो यदि आपका husband or wife गुस्सा कर रही हो, तो all have to do is don't be scared. Just go and grab the ears, both ears at the same time, very hard. उनका गुस्सा शांत हो जाएगा. Try it. Don't be scared. Be brave. I know. डर लगता है. बोली कोई कितने लोग खिलाते बोलते हैं मुझे डर लगता है. हस्बैंड का पकड़ेंगे तो थप्पड़ खा जाएंगे कहीं तब. Don't be scared.
Which part of the ear is it pressing? Because it shows at the above.
No, just no, that's a different point. I'm just a ear lobe, the bottom part of the ear.
Okay.
That's why the kings used to pierce the ears. So because when they're giving when they're giving the listening to any problem, they don't get angry.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. Forget the weight loss. I'm not doing that just now. And that's the acupressure tool. Ring, and the pencil, and the electric one, which that's the tool mostly I use. And pain gone is when you have to click with hand. I used to use that before, but then I ended up with arthritis, not arthritis, but my nerve, my pressing, using thumb all the time. I got a bit of problem in my spondylitis, but don't have any physical just now, but that's why I stopped using that just now. And the electric one is one of the best thing to do, kind of idea. And also there's a pointed in the face as well when you press. Also ears as well. It's a lot of different areas. There's so many different things happening. I don't want to go through everything. Will you stop this? Stop this one. Stop.
Milk in my hand or something. So I was looking down here.
Any question on that slide? It's quite so really what happened is if you look at your hand, that's your thyroid, your left hand, right hand, that's your stomach. That's which side is this? Right hand, which side it will be? Come on, anybody?
Eye.
Left.
Left eye. That's excellent. Well done. Lung. Which point lung will be? Which lung? Right or left?
Left.
Left.
No, so lung will be same. Front is same side.
Yeah.
Oh, except
Lung.
it's right and it's left.
And ear, this is if you're hitting problem. This would be right hand, left ear.
Opposite. Yeah.
So what happens is everything in face crosses over, front is on same side, and the back is opposite. Got me? Simple as that.
It's
Can you
just
say
the
that
front
again?
side.
Huh?
Can you say that again, please?
The pressure points.
Face is everything. Face is opposite. Front is same side,
Okay.
and the back is reverse opposite.
Really, it's just the
Got me?
front is the
Yes, very
same
clear.
side,
Yes.
rest is opposite.
Because
about
Like the phrase.
if a problem with right chest, it'll be right hand. If
Yeah,
a problem sciatica pain on left leg, it'll be right hand. Back pain is opposite. Kidney, if I have problem with the left kidney, right hand.
Right.
Anything, any part back of the body is on the opposite hand. And the front on the same side and head in the opposite side. Is that fair enough?
yes, thank you.
Now, the another one is the Suzuko therapy, which is if you make a finger, you do it like this. I can't see how to do it. Let me show the slide first again, then we share the screen again. My computer is slow, just like me. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Black spot.
How do you get the black spot?
Need to remove that one.
How do you remove it? That's what I couldn't do.
Move the cursor and click somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a foreign word for me. I don't. Sorry. Okay, doesn't matter.
Just move the arrow upwards.
Which arrow?
The arrow in the middle.
The cursor.
Oh, this one. So this one.
Oh.
No, doesn't matter. Otherwise, I might press the wrong thing and lose the whole thing again. Physiotherapy is a variation of acupressure. Chinese created that. But it was in India as well, but the Chinese created the name is Suzhou, which used to, Su means a hand, and Ju means feet. If you put your middle finger and the index finger on the floor, that becomes that's your two leg, and the thumb is your head, and the
we can't see it.
Yeah, we have to highlight this. Yeah.
no, I can't.
That's all right. Yeah.
I'll show you just now. I'm just trying to show you the screen first, just to see you're following what you're trying to do. I know it's these things I prefer doing live so rather than on the stage. So difficult, I know.
See if you can click twice, Savan. If you click twice on the
Now
slide.
you can get to your PowerPoint or whichever you want. The screen is there, Saravji.
On my screen, you mean? How do I do that?
You go to the, whatever you want, PowerPoint, which one you want, what you want to
I've
see.
got the PowerPoint there. You see, you're seeing it just now, you know. But I'm thinking, no.
You need
I
to
want
click,
this so
you need to
Double click
you need to click it like we're not in a slide, it's just the front bit.
Yeah, this is no slide. This is the write-up. I just wrote the information I wrote on the program and downloaded that and put that in a thing.
No,
Short.
but we just see the front page, your screen.
No, you double click Sujog.
Yeah.
Is
Double
this
click.
what you want to show?
Go back to it. Stop sharing then first.
No, double click.
Double click Sujog therapy.
Stop sharing first. Sorry.
Is this what you want to show? I think.
Yeah, that's, you double click on that.
Yeah.
See there now.
Oh, it's black screen now.
Yeah, just if you slide it up and down. I don't know whether.
I know I can do the screen. I can presentation. That gets into that. Same as before.
Yeah.
One thing, I just have a look at that. Then I'll show you physically with my hand how does it work. You know, that'll be better.
Yeah, can you show us in your...
Yeah, I'm good. I just want to show you the information just before you went into the thing. And second is, if you go to the back of the hand, where the middle point is, that's where your spine is, and your head and your kidney point, and so you can press those things. So let me go back to stop sharing. That's the best way, right? Physiotherapy, if you take two hands like this, your middle and ring finger, right? Then the
Yeah.
leg, that's the two hand, and that's your head. That way?
Yeah.
If I've got pain in the knee, I will have pain here. And if you look at the middle part, that's your spine, middle line.
Yes.
And other side, if you follow that middle, that's your kidney. There's two dent either side. That's the kidney point. That's where what you do, you take the piece, kidney beans, and put that there with a sellotape. That will press the point and improve your kidney function, improve the kidney problem. That's what they do in Mauritius. That's what they do in South India and all the places.
All right.
Does it work?
Yes, it was that is acupressure. Or if you have the gun, all you have to set the sending line and just put it there.
It's a Sujok therapy.
Yeah, that's physiotherapy. Both sides, both kidney, right and left kidney.
I
Same
see.
thing.
Which is the right one? Oh, so
No, this
supposing
both-
I'm doing my left hand.
No, but both hands are mirror image. What's there, this is opposite. It's like a mirror.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes online it's difficult to explain by what is more better doing practical, but you can for one to one, I can do that easily when they're doing a pressing the either channel both sides. That's a kidney point. Pressing it there. I'm not doing it very well.
Ravalji, we need
On
to
both
organize a
hands.
workshop, live workshop.
Ravaji, I got it. If you highlight me, I just got two kidney beans. So
Yeah.
just
That's it. That's what I meant to get. I didn't get that at this point.
so.
There, that's it. That's what you
Yeah.
do.
So you put kidney beans there.
That's it. That will improve your kidney function.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And if you have a back pain, then you do right along the middle spine. And put
So
the-
both hands, yeah?
both hands, yes.
they
Both hands,
got
yes.
the
Both hands, yes. yes.
meridian.
Then just
What
press
they
it.
do is, what they do is
Yeah.
put the end and leave it for overnight, and next morning you remove. But you have to remove it and do a new one. You can't use
Yeah.
the same beans again because it loses all the energy. It's gone.
Oh.
Or you just tape the beans off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
Take,
is
throw the
beans
beans
or
away.
the-
Don't eat it. It's
Kidney
like I lost
beans,
all the power now. And then put the new one in and put the back in again. That's what they do.
You have to get the exact point, otherwise it won't work. Would
No,
you?
That's
but
the
exact point for example, when you follow the line, you'll feel a big dent in the
We can't
point
see
there.
it. We can't. Yeah.
No, if you
Okay.
follow the line there, you'll feel a big
above the
hollow.
index.
Big
Yeah.
hollow, but big dip there. That's the kidney point.
And where's the
She's
second
showing
one?
you, darling. She's showing you on her hand. Roughly there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you
it's
have
the
to
ring finger
try
and the
and
middle
error.
finger.
Yeah,
So between the ring and the middle finger.
yeah, be
That was
patient.
the
Is that right, Sarvanji?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
She's
perfect.
using the left hand. So is it affecting the right side or what?
No.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
both
Both
kidney are
sides.
both hands.
Both kidneys. Both. Yeah.
Left and right, both hand, both hand.
There you go.
Mm.
I'm using because I find it easier to do it on the
That's
left
it.
hand.
Okay.
bean for each
Yeah.
kidney.
Yeah. So it's like that. Yeah. So you got your point
That's it.
there.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
then you put kidney beans there.
Mani is explaining much better than me. I'm getting better.
Sellotape is.
I know. And last time I had all those things. This time I didn't. I wasn't prepared for that. I was just going to go quickly through it, kind of idea.
About the beans as well, but I don't
That's
know whether
right. You can use the moong and all that as well for different for spinal cord and things like that. You can do that for the middle,
Yeah.
Okay.
middle of the spine for the spine. People have back problem. Just
Yeah.
that's what they do.
Teamwork.
That's what they do in Mauritius. They put down and leave it overnight. Next morning,
Oh,
they come back
Yeah,
again and do it again.
Is that for the
Moong,
spine?
You can
Money
use
man.
moong. You
Yeah,
can use
that's-
dal as well. You can use dal, chana ka dal use kar sakte ho, kuch bhi use kar sakte ho.
Oh, chana ka dal and moong.
Yeah,
That's chana, mug, yeah, anything.
For spine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right, Sarvanji? Is that for
That's
the
it. Yeah,
spine?
yeah. That's perfect. That's
Yeah.
that's what they do. But one thing is, a lot of people have a lot of money. What they do is they buy a marble, the small marble with metal. Use that for acupressure point, But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't have that kind of money, so they just buy that. They just
But
use
with the mung, it's got the chemicals, hasn't it? The food
Well,
stuff.
maybe.
Huh?
But it
Amino acids.
It's just because you're using those
No, but
little.
it's not
pressure,
it's not the acid. It's the every food has got the energy, universal energy through the sun, photosynthesis. So all
Yeah.
that energy goes through but mainly the pressure point, pressing those points. Once you put the thing on it, you keep pressing with hand every so often.
Yeah.
So that you're pressing those points as well. It's like acupressure. That's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Very
go on
kind
to.
of you.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Maniji.
Thank
Let's
you.
go move forward.
Thank
Otherwise, it'll be time is runs away like anything. Like let me highlight myself again.
Thank you.
Hello. Next is if you do the therapy like this is your head. If that's your head, the middle is your heart. This side is lung, that's a lung. So if you press hard there, press yourself very hard, and then breathe in it, you'll find your breathing a little better. And if you have a certain problem with your kidney and all that, that's your bowel movement through there. Or the intestine goes across like that.
Can't see it.
I know I can't show it. The bowel thing is like this diagram there. You see it. They don't need to go into that. That's separate science itself. I'm just trying to show you a quick way of the variety of things I find simpler. One was the simpler sinus problem and heart and all that. Third was the physiotherapy, and third mainly is the one Swamiji teaches with the hand, palm of the hand. That's what I use for thing. So what I'll do is the time is left.
Can I remind you the heart one? Is it the opposite hand? Opposite hand
No,
for
heart
the
is same side. Heart is same side.
Same heart.
Heart
So
is-
left,
heart-
left. Yeah.
Heart will be left, and the liver will be right.
Right. Okay. Got
Spleen
it.
is this left side is the cold side of the body. So you have the heart and the spleen, and right side is the hot side of the body. You have a liver and gallbladder.
Okay.
If you don't have a gallbladder or it's got block, lady who's got a block, if you press it there, it will pain. Who's the lady there? What the block? What the asking where the block is?
Me.
Cam,
I
come on.
have. Come on,
Could you highlight that? Could you highlight it, please?
Where is it? Where is it?
Come on.
This one.
Highlight your
Ah.
face.
Yeah, hang on.
How do you highlight it?
Speak.
No,
Speaking.
That's it. Now,
Hey.
if you press this point there,
I've lost you.
just right hand, just below the liver, no, above, still above, just below the heart line.
It's below the heart line.
Yeah, press hard now.
Yeah.
दुश्मन को हाथ दीजिए ना, हस्बैंड दीजिए, हस्बैंड दीजिए, हस्बैंड दबा देगा, दुश्मन आप करना जोर से दबाएगा, देखे तब दर्द कर रहा है कि नहीं?
It's painful.
Yeah, that's gallbladder. That tells me if I was cheating you, when I pressed your hand, I would tell you have gallbladder stone.
It's hurting.
Yeah, that's why you have gallbladder stone. That's why it's hurting. If you didn't have a stone, it won't hurt.
So you got the
That's
right
why
point. You
by-
got the right point. Well done.
It
Well
should
done.
be hurting if it's painful.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously you do have a gallbladder stone in there. Just how big it is. Once they scan it, they'll find it and do something for you. Right? Okay.
What I can do for it while I'm now?
Yeah, but you can keep pressing it. Will help.
Will it break it up if there is a stone in there?
Yeah, it will kind of dislodge itself. And also, it drink plenty of water.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. And love yourself, not your husband. You're loving your husband too much, not yourself. That's the problem.
Hello.
Husband is not very happy about it. I know. I'm sorry. The problem is we know how to love others. We don't know how to love themselves. That's the biggest problem in life, You've taken care of everybody around you, your son, your children, and everybody else, but you haven't looked after yourself properly. That's what the problem is.
Any
yeah.
suggestion for ringing ear? Any pressure point for ringing in the ear?
Yes, very simple. Ringing the ear happens. First, you have to do it. Press this ear. Which ear is it, right or left? Which side?
Both sides. I think.
So
I think
obviously you press the both point. Other you put the you clap like this. Do that for me. That is self-drumming your eardrum. That will open up the energy channel. You get it from the blockage. And also you can do this behind the ear. Just tap it like this.
All right.
Just by tapping it, you're creating the banging noise in your eardrum. And that will. And one of the best way to do it, I've done it before. If you have the electric gun, listen to me. And you put that in the ear point. If your wife does that to you here and put the other hand on the ear, your channel will open up.
Okay.
But if you do it yourself, you only do it here, or you can do it there.
Uncle, would that work for a blocked ear?
Yeah. That's what it does. It clears the, because it blocks. It's a and also using 2 fingers rub over the ears like the biggest nerve to activate
block.
the biggest nerve. And also put the finger there, press it, and open your mouth. Too many people opening it just now. Oh, it's little closer.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you just do that again? Owen?
Yeah, so you put your finger like this, and you go across like that. That's one. Second one, you put your finger where the bone joins to the ear, open up. That because ear is connected to a sinus. So you have to remove the lymphatic system through there. But also one of the best mudra is Sun mudra. Doing pranayama, middle finger like a Sun mudra. Put the index, middle finger base of thumb, put a pressure on it. That itself will able to improve your and go Kapalbhati for 5 minutes, morning and evening. That itself will able. Sorry, let me time flying through. I want to finish the class off. If you don't mind, please. If you have any personal problem, I can always come back to you later on if you want. No problem. If you want, contact me directly. I can communicate with you on one-to-one. No problem. I don't mind. I have all the time in the world. I'm retired now. I don't work anymore now. This is my.
Are we
Okay.
able to have your contact
I
number?
think Bhanuben wanted to ask question. Let's see, rise her hand.
Let me finish this. Okay. Bhanuban, only go.
Does he? Do you want to ask anything? No.
Bhanuban, no.
No. Okay.
No
Was by
problem.
mistake.
Okay.
Okay.
I said to you, acupressure plays a great role in detection, prevention, and cure of anything, any illness, even cancer. Any minor disturbance of any organ is reflected on your palm of a hand and sole of the feet. First gland to be affected is thyroid gland. That's why you pain here. Pain this point, both sides. That tells you something wrong in your endocrine system. Next is the lymphatic gland. If you go 3 fingers over there, if you press it, if you do that, it pains. That tells you lymphatic is struggling, which works to remove toxin from your body. Also, one of the best things it does, it removes dead cell from the body. When the process of regeneration of the cells in the body slows down, because cells are dying, new cells are being born, and the dead cell need to remove. That's the job of your immune system. If that doesn't happen, killing doesn't happen, dead cell, it prevents pus formation, and that could become lymphatic lump node and could become cancerous as well. Does that make sense? The cells are dying, new cells are being born all the time, and dead cell need to. That's why we talk about in my class intermittent fasting. After 6, 7 o'clock, when you have last meal, don't take anything until next morning, 9 or 10 o'clock for breakfast. That will, when body digests the food, it has time to heal itself. Remove dead cell, remove any toxin, and able to fight any infection. So even if you have COVID-19, you don't have much of a problem with it. You're able to kill it because you have enough antibodies to act on it. So far, so good. Does that make sense? Good, excellent.
Yeah.
I can see somebody shaking his head. Yes, and so at least I'm making myself quite clear. Excellent, good. Julia,
Somebody else has raised the hand. There's Shravanji. iPhone 2 has raised the hand. Want to ask anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about the tinnitus. Is there any point for tinnitus ringing in the ears?
That's why I talk to all these things. That's what this vagus nerve. If you activate the vagus nerve, that will get rid of it. And also Sun Mudra.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, and putting your finger there and opening. I think if you have any personal issue, if you write to me in WhatsApp group, so somebody can put my phone number on the thing. Anyway, no problem. I don't mind. Right. So let me just talk about now how to detect cancer in different part of the body. I've been to cancer hospital. I give lecture there as well, how to promote health. I've been to Bolton. I've been to Canada as well, in Toronto, in cancer hospital, talking to patients with cancer. When I went to Bolton, there was 40 patients there with cancer. There was a doctor present as well. I didn't know what cancer they had, but through acupressure, I could tell them what cancer they had. Was it right breast, left breast, was it prostate cancer, was it large intestine cancer, or was it bowel cancer? Just by pressing hand. Then I use most of my knowledge comes from practical experience. So it's very important, acupressure. For example, in case of cancer of the breast, if you press the back of the arm there, middle palm of your hand, right hand and left, right hand and left hand. And also press the lymphatic point there and there. Find which hand is more painful. If my left hand is more painful, and same thing in feet as well, then that tells me my left side is lymphatic system is weaker than the right side. So in future, if I have any lump forming in the body, it will happen on the left side of the body. That makes sense? So when people have I met a person on last weekend, I was with Ashokji, invited me to do a session. He brought a lady to me, which I didn't know anybody. When I pressed her hand, I did all the acupressure points, and when I did went breast point, I said to her, your left side is very weaker. I think you might get cancer as well, so be careful. What the lady said to me, sir, I already had cancer there. That's why it's been removed already. That's how effective that treatment is, acupressure is. I can't emphasize enough. Quicker you diagnose, maybe get a glass of water, sorry. Quicker you diagnose anything, quicker you can heal it as well. Very important. For example,
I've got a lot of water in the thighs and knees.
That's water retention. So we need to, that's a different issue. I need to, if you write to me, I can come back to you, I can talk to you later on, no problem.
No problem.
Don't mind, thank you.
Thank you.
If you have a bowel cancer, if you look at the stomach, if you connect the, let me just kind of both hands like this, sorry. If you look at my left hand, it goes from here across there and from there to there. This is your bowel. If you press along there and press along there, wherever there's paining, if it's paining near the bottom, that tells me the person have problem with he's got piles or he's got some kind of bowel movement, something like that. And along the colon, if it's paining anywhere along there, that tells me he might have a lot of stress, IBS, and so on. So it really tells that. And if you cancer of spleen, which hand the spleen will be, right hand or left hand from somebody? Spleen on the left hand.
Left.
The left hand just below the heart line is a spleen. Just by pressing it, pumping action, you improve. If a person jumps, that tells me he's anemic, lack of B12, or he has a certain health issue, like serious, like if you jump very high, very painful, then it might have a cancer as well. And the lung cancer, if you press my little point lung there, they both hand, it will pain, that'll tell me. If right hand is more painful, that tells me lung cancer is on the right side of the lung, not on the left side. And if you press, if you look at your thumb point there, sorry, can you see it? Where the thumb joins in the bottom part, hollow pad, if you press it here, if it's paining, if you're female, then you have uterus fibrosis. After uterus, bacha dan mein gaant hai. Usually happens just after the menopause. When you're having menopause, it clears the system up. After the menopause, it doesn't, and then any infection starts. Because what happened, India mein jab bacha paida hota hai, then we clean the dye aati hai, we clean the uterus by ajwain pani, different they use different system for douching and all that thing. But yahan pe hum log kuch karte nahi hai. So there is still some frag, something lying there, which ultimately infect and start growing up. And once it becomes certain size, then they have no choice but to remove the uterus.
I'm glad I gave Sonal sugar.
Dawale se dard ho raha hai, so you get a scan done and check the thing. And next is, if it's a male, then you have prostate problem. Just pressing this, you're fixing as well. Those points, both have uterus. The cancer could be detected at very early stage, and then preventive action could be taken by acupressure. Does that make sense? It's so simple technique. And ways to help cancer cells to self-destruct. Acupressure technique is for self-care, for cure of all type of cancer. To cure all the type of cancer, the whole body is to be treated if we have one problem, no point just treating that organ. You have to treat everything else. You have to treat the liver, gallbladder, spleen, kidney, and all endocrine glands are activated. It brings the increase of metabolism in the body and prevention of the. So what you do, what usually I do when I'm traveling or sitting down watching TV, use this just to rub over the hand. You don't have to know what you're doing. Just by rubbing this, you're energizing every single part of the body. And your neck, your back of the shoulder pain, things like that. Very important. And cancer cell, it's only been proven, cancer cell cannot thrive in an oxygenated environment. That's why lung meridian, which is exercise was done by Maniji, is very important. Lung meridian need to be clear, no blockage there. That will give you more oxygenated blood and promote good health. Gives you more life force, prana, which is crucial for all metabolic activity. Therefore, lung health determines the overall well-being. By strengthening the lung meridian, we speed up the blood and prana circulation throughout the body, increase immune cell activity necessary to support the immune health, and very good for overall. And as you saw, lung meridian works all the way down from here. People who have a blockage lung meridian leads to asthma, bronchitis, a lot of cold, flu, allergy, hay fever, depression, stress, eczema, sore throat, dry skin, and so on. Without the oxygen brought into the body by your lung, your cell would not be able to make any, they don't work properly and causes of disease. Deeper you breathe, more oxygen can be inhaled, and blood can obviously make sure you're not anemic. If you're anemic, then you can't absorb the thing. The meridian exercise for deeper breathing is very important. Lung, like with mine, did lung 1, 5, 7, 9, and 11. So just tapping those points on a daily basis, eating certain kind of food. Check your solar plex. If you put your hand like this, if you match your both heart line, your finger line should all match. Everything should be matching together. If not, that creates a health issue as well. Eating a lot of sprouted pulse, avocado, beetroot, carrot, cabbage, broccoli, and certain things, turmeric, cinnamon powder, fenugreek, participating in pranayama daily class, join anybody yoga class daily. That itself will help you to overall come thing on it. Very, very important. And there's a lot of different things I can go into that, but time always catches up. I'm sorry if I didn't meet your
Somebody has
expectations.
asked question on chat.
Yeah, we can do the question answer now. All I'm saying is, I'm sorry if I didn't meet. I've tried to meet your expectation. If I haven't, I'm sorry. Let's hear question answer then. What's the question?
Creatinine in blood is high. What
Creatinine
is
in
the
high creatinine is the kidney.
Kidney, that's kidney pointer, yeah. If kidney is not coping with it, obviously kidney has got problem. It might be some kind of blockage or some kidney function happening. So obviously you have to press the middle palm of your hand, both hands.
That's the kidney point.
Yeah.
Now, can you show us the adrenal in point?
Just where the index finger meets there.
Right, just near the thyroid. Okay.
Where near the thigh, just above the thyroid.
Okay. Now a point for sciatica.
Sciatica, where the thumb and the index finger meet, join, that's sciatica pain. If you press it there, it will pain.
Right. Is there a point on the leg?
On the leg, now you put me in the spot now.
Yes, yes. I'm in spotlight.
You can catch me out. But see, problem is I focus more on the hand because easier to when I'm teaching.
Okay.
I
No,
don't
that's
focus
all
on the
right.
feet. But there is a point there in feet as well. Yes,
I know there is. I forgot.
But the best point is the feet is on your bum. You lie on your stomach and get your partner to put your elbow on middle of the bum, and that gets the blockage out of the system, and energy can flow, and the pain goes away. Guaranteed. I've done that to quite a few females. No, don't take it wrongly now. I mean, health-wise.
Right. Somebody is asking pressure point, enlarged prostate. You just shown the prostate point.
When you move your thumb up, there's a hollow bit there.
Then you don't stay here.
Just pressing that point, both hands. Sorry, I can't go. Twisting my body. So when you do that, you can see the hollow bit there. That's the bit you press. Both hands. That's the prostate, and for female, the uterus for fibrosis. That's why हम लोग औरत लोग बैंगल क्यों पहनती हैं? by putting bangle, their ovary and their uterus and everything is exercised. They sexually become more active. Churi pana karo aapne. Especially when you're expecting to have a children, when you're trying to grow your family. That's why after wedding they put a lot of churi. हम लोग चूड़ी आजकल पहनते हैं fashion की तरह, not for promoting health.
There was a question about digestion earlier on, Sarvanji. Pressure point for digestion.
Digestion, yes. Digestion is again due to the liver producing biles, which is stored in gallbladder. So it's on the right side there, liver and gallbladder. So to press those points there.
Manjula Ben was asking.
Yeah,
Manjula.
pressing those points will help as well. And also, if you have a lot of gas in the stomach, then press the stomach point like there. Both hands. That will start burping. Even if you press this point, if you have gas in the stomach, you start burping your intestine point.
For constipation as well.
But constipation is due to the, that's a different thing because you're not eating enough fiber or you have a IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. So see what happened there. Vagus nerve is one of the longest nerve from the head all the way to the back passage. And stomach's got a different kind of nerve system. Both have to be working system together. If they don't work together, that's when you have IBS. It's not a physical problem, it's a neuro problem. And that's why sometimes when you eat food, you go to the bathroom right away because it's not digested. All the fluid, it doesn't absorb any mineral, everything goes out of the system. And so really, it's more to do with the stress. That's why sometimes doctor will send you to consultant to get your pipe to your back passage to check for it, but they can't find anything. But nothing, physically, nothing wrong with you. It's more of a neuro problem.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking point for a weak bladder.
Weak bladder is obviously, it's all down to the muscle. You know, your bladder muscles are not strong enough, kind of. So really, that's something nobody asked me before. So I haven't done much. I don't know. But I think it's just above below the kidney point, I would say also, you know.
No, the tip of the little finger helps.
Okay, that's something new to me as well. Thank you.
Yes.
For
urine.
Yes, to control
control the bladder control. Okay.
Yeah. And then somebody's asking for
I think it's more the muscles of the bladder, isn't
That's
it?
the muscle.
Well?
Yeah, muscle is not a. After you have sometimes you hold the urine for too long. The bladder is completely full and it stretches too much, and then when you contract, then doesn't go fully and kind of. It's with age as well. When you age, it becomes more likely to happen. No?
They need to practice Ashwini Mudra.
Yeah, you need a pelvic exercise.
That's it. Pelvic exercise will help.
Ashwini Mudra.
Ashwini Mudra, yes. But that's what unit leakage. What happened is Ashwini Mudra is the one you like when you have a childbirth, the midwife tells you to pull your back passage up and release it. Just by doing that, you make the muscle stronger. So you don't. And the Kapalbhati does that as well. When you do Kapalbhati, you're pulling the back passage up anyway. That strengthens your muscle there as well. Very important. The way, if you have a lot of muscle problem there, the best way to do is sit on the tennis ball and then do Kapalbhati. That itself will strengthen the bottom part, even for male, for prostate problem as well. And exercise for uterus as well.
Next question,
So where's
body
the
is
kidney
continuously
point
cold.
and then
How to keep warm?
What's that? Sorry.
Body is continuously cold. How to keep warm?
Again, that's what I said, it's to do with heart meridian. You have to do all those things because the body is warm, your hands and feet are cold. So your heart is not pressing enough blood to the furthest point. So you have to eat a lot of hot food and also do the lung exercise. That's when we did like cross there, like all this and the clapping, all this will improve the circulation of your heart as well.
Hiatus hernia.
Hiatus hernia is just, let me see. See what happened is there's a stomach, small, which is just like a fist. When you have too much gas in the stomach, it pushes the stomach under the diaphragm and it pushes through, and that's like somebody punching you there. So that's happened due to a lot of gases in your stomach. And so one thing, that's why Swamiji said in yoga as well, don't bend backward. When you bend backward, your hiatus hernia will become worse. It will go further in and create more health issue. So it can damage as well. And so it's really to do with the gas. Once you get to the gas, the problem will go away.
Yeah. Balance the vata. The lady who had
just press the gas point, all the stomach hand point.
Remember all these things. That's the trouble.
If all the questions are
You're
finished,
doing very well. Very quick answers. Well done.
you know, the lady who had the gallstone problem, give her my number. I've got a remedy.
Yeah, there was a remedy I've got. Well, yes, you can give it, no problem. Who's talking? That's a
Yes.
No,
I can say it, but we haven't got time. I can say it
no,
now.
but what you can do, you can, if you send it to also to me to WhatsApp, then I can put that in Yoga with Sam and share with other people as well.
I'll have to type it out. I'll have to write it down on WhatsApp.
Okay. Use your husband. Use your husband. Thank you, then.
He won't. I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
Are
you your daughter or somebody, or children?
Yeah.
You know, to do it.
No, I'll do it. No problem. It's a matter of trial and error. You just have to try. And
Thank you very much for listening. Hope you. I'm looking for positive and negative feedback as well. And next week the class is on mudra, and so obviously I'm trying to. It's like a part of a self-development class. Every week I'm trying to give you something, and it's not about it's all about promoting health. As Swami said, health matters to everybody. And please, anything I can improve on, let me know. I'll try to work harder. I'm not a teacher, but I'm trying to get the information as much as possible in my knowledge. I have a lot of knowledge on acupressure. The problem is online, I can't really show enough. My main thing is, if you give me anybody, I will tell them what illness they have.
Yeah.
That's important. You know, that's very, and that's why I teach to my students or people who come to my class to do it to yourself, not to anybody. Acupressure is not done to somebody else. You can't go to somebody else and say you're going to have a cancer because you're not sure. Because when I'm doing it, I'm doing it for training purpose. So I'm quite 100. When I say that, I'm still with 100% confidence. I had the feedback before. People have told them 2 years after they come back to me, yes, I've got cancer now because you did tell me, but I didn't do anything about it. That makes me feel not happy. It makes me more positive that yes, I'm on the right track.
Yeah, you've attained a lot of knowledge, Sarvanji, and it is nice to share because we learn a lot from you as well.
No, thank you very much. You know, you're always so kind with words. You know, but I'm still not long. Until I die, I'll be learning every day.
We'll be learning from you.
Right. Thank you, everybody. This presentation is available on Facebook now on Servant Podar's page, and it will be on YouTube as well later on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you to Prabhuji, Maniji, and Rekhaji as well, and Thakur Bhai and everybody. A lot of people I know. I see the face. Ashokji as well. And thank you for inviting me this weekend. I thoroughly enjoyed that there as well.
It was a pleasure, Saravanji, for you to be there.
Yeah,
We had a lot of good
Thank
feedback.
you very much.
No. That was lovely, good response.
I am sorry, I have to leave now. I got another class.
Rekha is a busy lady, huh?
Lady.
Gallstones.
Whenever you invite me, I'll come over. No problem. When Prabhuji invites me to London, I'll come over.
That would be nice anytime.
You should arrange something like that, Saravanji.
Yeah, it's nice because of COVID-19, we have lost the physical touch. A lot of these acupressure is more physical, you know, kind of showing people how to do it. And it's so simple as well. It's just a matter of knowing your body, and you know your body than anybody else. It's just sometimes you're so busy, you don't have time to reflect on yourself. You have to learn to love yourself. I said to you, every morning, have a shower and go kiss yourself. More. Just give you love yourself. That's one of the best ways to promote good health.
Just sharing with everybody that Sravanji, we had a health awareness day in Wellingborough, and Sravanji came all the way from the Glasgow. And,
Sravanji has a daily class from 9 to 10:30 in the morning. It is on the same Zoom ID as you logged in today. Same Zoom ID, same password, every day, 9 to 10:30 a.m.
Prabhuji, I don't want to promote my class too much because the people, I want to promote everybody. I want Guru Chela banega, Chela Guru banega. I want other people to take classes and promote good health. You know, like so.
Yeah, but
you're doing it. A lot of people, Mani does it, and then Rekhaji does it as well. A lot of people doing it. What Mohan Bhai does it as well. Thanks to everybody.
Can I just ask a question? The
Yeah.
lady said she was going to give me the
Goldstone.
gallstone recipe
Yeah.
or whatever. Can
Yes.
she do it on WhatsApp?
Can
She's
she
going
what?
to.
She's
I think
trying
she
to
said
write
she's
it.
going to
She's
put
trying
it
to
on.
write it down.
Because we don't have time,
Yeah.
it's a matter of 3-4 minutes, but I will write it on our group chat.
Could you
We
do it
don't
on the
have time.
chat then, if you don't mind? Yeah?
Sorry? Yeah.
Could you do
You
it
can
on
even call me. It's fine.
your number?
07958. Write it down.
07958
066
066
417.
417.
Recipe is so
Now-
simple. You laugh at it. You eat apple every day and things like that. And bicarbonate soda, things like that. I don't know.
Also,
That's how you tell you anyway.
Yeah, apple and apple juice. Yes.
Something like
Apple
that.
juice and that, yeah.
No, but thing
Yeah.
is, let Dasaji has all the writing, no problem. I'm happy to get the information and pass on to other
Yes.
people as well. I had to as well, but with so much information, I get my mind gets bogged down. I just completely blind sometimes,
You remember it really well.
No.
Yeah, Dakshaji, it would be nice to share with everybody.
Yeah.
very
Yes,
interesting.
I will write it. I will write it on. Okay.
Thank you,
Daksha,
Dasaji.
what's your number? 07958?
066
Yeah.
417. But
Everybody's got it.
I'm gonna put it on our WhatsApp group, Sarvanji's Yoga with Sam.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
Dasaji. Yeah, that's
I'll put
perfect.
it on so everybody can see.
So when you going to take one of my classes, Dasaji?
I will definitely.
You haven't taken for a long time.
Holiday,
That's
I
why
will take
I
your
put you in the
class.
spot,
No, I will take your class when my grandkids are away.
I
on
know.
holiday.
But Prabhuji said no to me. I'm very disappointed for now. I'm kidding you. I'm just like to pull your leg, Prabhuji. He was so supportive throughout the year. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. I know you're busy. Like everybody's got certain health issues as well. Not health issue, problem, physical, when you work and all that. Not everybody like me retire and do nothing, sit in the backside every day throughout the day. No.
Thank
Have a
you very
lovely
much.
day, all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Thank you.
Love you all.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.